All right. It looks like we are live. Welcome to tonight's Team NEOS, I guess, INFINii Hangout. I'm Nicole Whitlock. This is our Monday night hangout for Team NEOS, DSD, and INFINii. And my name is Nicole Whitlock, and we have tonight myself and Michael.
Hello.
And we just wanted to make sure that we had this hangout tonight to go over a couple of things. Yes, I still sound a little funny, but my voice will eventually come back. It will eventually come back. So we're excited because this is fourth quarter, and we're seeing all of our team members post images and share stories about their fourth quarter results. They keep talking about feeding the beast, or the beast being Amazon or eBay if you're selling on eBay too. Right now, the sales are aplenty. People are breaking records from last year. They're breaking records from last month. And so the great thing about this is that if you wanted to learn about e-commerce, because that's what we do over here, if you want to learn about e-commerce, my goodness, and you wanted to know whether or not it's real, whether or not it works, oh, I wish you could be in our Facebook group right now. All of the images and the people that are so excited in their first sale, their second sale. I mean, Michael, what have you seen?
Well, this is my very first fourth quarter. As some of you may know, I've started around Easter. So all I could hear was rumors about this glorious fourth quarter and how anything and everything is going to sell. And truth be told, yes, anything and everything has sold. As a matter of fact, we had some items that our only item that we ever shipped or sourced from China. And I think we had about 300 of them. And to be accurate, I think in this past month alone, up to today, which is what we're like the second week in this month, I've sold 90 of them. So this has been a big boost for us, and I'm really excited about it. And then just the regular things, it seems like we've also gotten a boost on just the normal things that we have out. Our typical stock, I guess you could say, whatever we ship in a lot of health and beauty and personal care products, and those are moving, just as fast. So, if you have inventory and you're still packing and or you're thinking about it, don't think about it. Just pack it and send it. It's never too late. It's never too late. There's always those late buyers as well. So don't be afraid. These things will sell, and they are selling very well.
Oh yeah. And the thing that a lot of people are like, there's going to be stuff that's going to sell after Christmas, which is what Michael was talking about. But also, I mean, Nikki did a post about, probably want to stop sending in your Christmas stuff. So I'd recommend not sending any more Christmas.
Right.
But there are going to be things, kids are going to get gift cards from grandma after Christmas. And if you had some toys, go ahead and send them in. You'd be surprised what still might sell from now until about mid-January. Sure. And so it is just bananas right now. And Star Wars. See, my voice just goes out when I try to say it. It is crazy right now. Now, I know there's some restrictions for those that are selling on Amazon for some Star Wars restrictions. But on eBay, Bonanza, please, there's no restrictions. So I'm just saying right now, Star Wars is like, if you want to sell, you need to put some Star Wars stuff out there. And the movie is this weekend. I mean, so why not put some stuff out there? People are still buying Star Wars stuff. So
I'm still watching the movie. I was actually watching the movie a little while ago. I was watching the episode 3, I think. Yeah.
See, and okay, so I'm just old enough to tell you I saw the original, the first one, okay, and we saw it at a drive-in movie. I don't know whether there's any more drive-ins, but that's what we saw at a drive-in theater.
That was when they still had the big speaker right here on the window.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. Back in the day, old school. So that was when, going to the movies was fun. So there's a lot of stuff that's still selling. And, and then you should be getting ready for New Year's. People are going to be buying stuff for New Year's. And after New Year's, what comes next? I mean, Valentine's. But right before Valentine's, you got like Super Bowl. I mean, in the U.S., people lose their minds about Super Bowl. Yeah. So if you're not paying attention, is there anything else you can ship in? I don't know. I just named some stuff. If you're paying attention, there's still money to be made in this.
And there are also money to be made at the good prices that they are. As a matter of fact, prices are as high as I've seen them. And if you play the game right and don't panic, keep the prices where they are, you will benefit from them. You don't have to worry about not whether they will sell, because they will sell. So exactly.
They will sell eventually. So if you are currently not a part of Team NEOS, if you're currently not in INFINii, if you're not part of this group that is taking advantage of this fourth quarter, that's not over. We still have some weeks to go. Then you need to click the button below to get some information, or get back with the person that shared this video with you, because we would love to have you on our team, Team NEOS, within INFINii, so you can learn how to sell on e-commerce, how to sell on Amazon, how to sell on eBay, how to sell on Bonanza, which is Google, and how to sell on Shopify and some of the other platforms. We'd love to teach you how to do it. We'd love to teach you how to take advantage of the fourth quarter. And what else do we want to teach them, Michael?
Well, let's see. We want to teach them basically how to turn just selling a few things online to maybe making a big life change. And there's so many great tools that we have in INFINii, where maybe a life changing event could be making an extra $200 a month, perhaps, or maybe an extra 500, maybe even 1,000. The neat thing is you can make that happen. So as a Team NEOS and as your leaders, we can help you get to that point and give you all the tools that you need to make that choice.
Yeah, we want to teach you how to make it happen. We want to teach you how to make money in e-commerce. We want to show you, if you've been looking for a vehicle that you've been trying to figure out how to make money online, we want to show you that it's possible. And we want to introduce you to people that are making it happen right now. They are jumping up and down in their living rooms and in their dining rooms and in their, driveways. They're all excited. Shipments going out, stuff coming in. They're just excited. And the great thing about INFINii is that we have the springboard. We have a springboard that allows you to jumpstart your e-commerce business. And with the springboard, there is a list of items that you can select that you can purchase and have INFINii take care of for you, ship them into Amazon, and then when those items sell, then you reap the benefits of those profits. And that is something that's awesome, because there are some people that have not even started, they haven't even created their Amazon account yet. And this is a great way to get you started in the e-commerce arena without having the account. It is tailored towards, our international, members, but you can take advantage of it right now. And the springboards are selling out like crazy. Haven't they been selling out, Michael?
As a matter of fact, as soon as they go up, usually they go up and they go down. And you know what, Nicole, when you were talking about the springboard, I was just thinking there was a time when I had no clue. I had no clue beyond maybe a sale here and there on eBay. And for the longest time, we always wondered, well, how do you sell on Amazon? How does this really work? And the cool thing about the springboard is it kind of takes the guesswork out of it, and it gets your feet wet, so to speak. So for those that are a little apprehensive and not quite sure, we've provided kind of a go-between between the person that I used to be and who I am now, where I'm selling on Amazon all the time. This kind of gives you that training session where you learn how to pick just by looking at the list, and the list just is amazing. So there's some great products out there, and these products can make you money. There's all the research has been done for you. And so really all you got to do is just kind of click and save. And then once you're ready, then then you found the item that you want, you go with it. And the really cool thing about it, what Nicole just said, is that think about the people that are living in another country. Okay, there are some current guidelines that Amazon does require in order for you to sell. And when you meet those guidelines, then you become an Amazon seller. Well, some other countries, perhaps they may not be able to meet those guidelines immediately or even at all. So this provides a way for somebody from in Mexico, for example. We have team members that are down there that are so excited because now they can get into this e-commerce madness, and they can take part of it. and just consider themselves another one of us. And this is a really cool thing about the springboards. I'm really enjoying it. I'm really glad that they came out with that.
I'm excited about the springboards too. Now, just want you to know there are caps. So the whole philosophy is that, or the way the process works is that once you become an INFINii member, then you log in, and there's a couple of forms you have to complete before you can take advantage of using the springboard. And then when you completed those forms and you turn in that information, then you will be granted access to be able to buy from the springboard. And depending on which level you came in at, you might be limited to 15 springboard items, 30 or 60 springboard items, depending on which membership level within INFINii you came in at. And so those are products that you can choose from. You pick and choose, like Michael said. So it's an introduction into the e-commerce process of looking at items and figuring out, okay, do I want to sell this item or do I want to sell this item? You buy the items in the springboard, and you can either do one of two things. You can let INFINii handle it for you, or you can have the inventory sent to you. But either way, this is a great opportunity for you to, get a great introduction into the e-commerce process. And once those items sell, you reap the benefits on the difference in the profit. So, I saw some posts, different numbers. They're going to be different for everybody. But, someone mentioned that they had invested I think it was 650 or something, or no, 450 maybe. And that their projected potential profit was going to be an additional $200. So 450, 200, so 650 back. So they get 100% of their investment back plus another 200 on top of that. So 650, and that's not bad for the holidays. Those numbers are going to fluctuate depending on which products you choose. Your numbers are going to be different, but it's just a great opportunity to get started in the e-commerce arena. And I'm excited that the springboards are here. I'm excited about the opportunity for people that don't know anything about e-commerce to get in there and to get started selecting products, and then take their time in learning how to sell on eBay or Amazon, Bonanza, Shopify, wherever they want to sell. Take their time to get their feet wet as they go through the process, and then make some extra money on top of that. So,
sorry, as a former banker, it was my job to try to find ways to save the people that I was helping money, and also to help them earn some. And it's a long process sometimes when you're looking at percentages and you're looking at interests and so forth. And to be quite honest, I like this method because it's a lot faster, and the return's a lot higher. And so you have some extra tools in which to leverage your income. You can reinvest it back into your own profits, and go right, invest it back into your own products and go right back again. So there's a lot of different methods, and there's a lot of different ways which you can look at it. And so it's a great way to just be introduced, like Nicole was saying, into the e-commerce process. And I encourage those that have been told about this, that haven't yet done it, to go ahead and check it out. Follow all the procedures and steps to get familiar. Watch your videos, ask your leaders the questions, and trust me, you will see the benefits. And down the road, it'll make a lot more sense as you do it. There's no other way to learn to swim until you get in the water.
That is a great analogy, and that's so true. Now, we'll tell you right now, like I said, the springboards are selling out because they're new. And so they're selling out like crazy. And once you hit the cap, you can't sell again until you're below the cap. So if you stay at the cap in next month, then you won't be able to buy any more into the springboards. So again, people are eating up the springboards like crazy. They're selling out quickly, but the supply is being replenished on a nightly basis. So, or a fairly nightly basis, I think pretty close. So you'll eventually get in there. Trust me, you'll get in there before too long and be able to buy into the springboards.
Yeah.
The other thing that our INFINii members are being able to take advantage of is our automatic listing. It was ALC. What's the C? Oh my God, I forgot what the letters were. But I forgot what the C was.
I know. I'm thinking capture. I'm thinking, Sun Center. I think it's a automatic listing.
Creator. It's creator.
There you go.
Yeah. So really bad. Oh. Anyway, so the automatic listing creator. There's some people that did post that said that as soon as they put their item up, it's sold within a couple of hours with that automatic listing creator. So that's another way to make money with INFINii.
Mm-hmm.
You go and you buy into the springboard, then you watch the video so you can learn how to list using the creator. And then once you do that, your items sell quicker because there's an algorithm behind the creator that causes you to get more views. And this is for eBay. The automatic listing creator right now is for eBay. Now, the great thing about that is that, again, it's another way to help you over time to become proficient in e-commerce and they be able to make some money.
Mm-hmm.
So people are using that tool. They're excited about it. They're making money. And it's another way to get volume. If you use the automatic listing creator, that will help you get volume. And volume is how we all get compensated in the rewards program, which is outside of just our regular e-commerce profits. Our regular e-commerce profits are ours to keep. Nobody touches those. But you have a lot of tools inside of INFINii, and the more tools you use within INFINii, the more it counts towards your volume, which is extra money. I call it free money. Free money. So if you use the tools, you can get some free money. Okay.
Exactly. You know, and the cool thing about the auto listing creator is that it kind of dumbs down the process. And when you look at the when you look at the eBay listing, there's a lot of things in there that you may not be familiar with. And this really takes a lot of the guesswork out because it has a very easy to follow flow, and it's almost impossible to mess up. And so, you know, if you've never listed anything on Amazon, on eBay before, and you've only done Amazon, well, this is your chance to really find out what the free money is that Nicole was talking about. You know, and for those of you who may not be familiar with the process, think of it this way: if I found something like a baking set on eBay, and I wanted to buy it, well, guess what? Nicole actually purchased it with my money, and as soon as I pay for it, she goes out and grabs it off of another website, and she pockets the difference. And so the listing creator will get your listings out, you know, really beautifully. And it's one of the tools that I use the most. I've always depended upon it. As soon as it came out and it was available, I was right on it, because it's kind of difficult when you're not used to, you know, making up your listing on eBay. But when you use this one, it just makes it a lot more simpler. And that's one thing that I'm glad that they have now within INFINii.
The other thing I was going to mention about the automatic listing creator, you know, I talked about free money, but here's the deal. Within INFINii, there's a rewards plan, and the reward plan it is designed to reward you for bringing in team members on your right and your left. If you bring in a team member, two team members, just two, and we have a binary. If you bring in just two, that's going to give you, it's going to actually activate what we call activate the binary, or grant you access to be able to potentially earn free money. And so every time you do anything within INFINii, whether you're taking advantage of the springboards, whether you're taking advantage of the automatic listing creator, eventually the marketplace is going to be open. We have digital products, and Michael's going to talk about that in just a second. But anytime that you do anything within INFINii where you purchase items or you sell items using an INFINii tool, all of that activity counts towards your volume. You know, a percentage, a dollar amount of that activity counts towards your volume. And the higher your volume gets, the more you're rewarded within INFINii. And so that is an awesome thing. So if you get the chance, you know, if you're interested in joining INFINii, we want you to join us. We want you to join us here at Team NEOS, because pretty proud of our group. We do a lot to try and help our team. And we're going to talk about a little bit about that too as well. But the more that you can do within INFINii, the more you get rewarded. And again, that rewarding is just doing the activity that's engaging in e-commerce related activity that you do anyway as an e-commerce expert. So Michael, you want to tell them a little bit about the different products and what you know?
Okay, I know a little bit about it, and so let me start by saying that a lot of things that you maybe not realize that you're taking part of are really in the digital world. And it's been said before that when you go online and you watch a video, that's a digital product. When you go and you subscribe to become a member of some sort of group or organization, whatever, you're purchasing a digital product. Well, with INFINii, it provides us a way in which we can share either our products, our knowledge or services via a method of which is called a digital product. And the digital marketplace is a way in which you can do such things. So say, for example, you're good at drawing butterflies, okay? And that is what you are excellent at, and you want to create a services where I draw butterflies for you, okay? So what you will do is put this out in the digital marketplace, and somebody who needs a butterfly, let's say drawn on a business card or maybe a logo, will then contact you, and you set the price, and you get paid for it, and it also brings volume. And the neat thing about it is we've created a course where we can teach people how to use coupons to save money on their normal monthly expenses. But what we've done is we've also used that to save money on our product purchases, which we turn around and sell on Amazon. And so these products are the coolest thing about it. Now, this is the really neatest thing about it, is that these digital products that you create never go out of stock. You'll never, ever be without any of them. You don't have to run to the store and replenish them. They'll always be there. And the neat thing about that is that when there's new members that come into this organization, this company, then they're going to see it for the first time, and you have new customers, so it repeats itself. So the digital products is an excellent method in which to do so. And now I know a very talented gentleman by the name of Derek Strickland that has got this amazing program, which is called the Book Boss. Now, this guy will buy books for pennies on the dollar and turn around and sell them for $10, $20, $30 or even more. Now, it can vary, but he's got a method in which he can show you how to do that very thing. I am so excited about it. I look forward to buying his product because I want to incorporate that in my income stream. So there's methods in which you can tackle it. Let's say I really only want to do the digital product. Well, guess what? You can do that. Or I only want to do eBay. Well, guess what? You can do that too. So you're not tied down to one method. It's geared to tailor to your strengths. And as you know, within Team NEOS, we have people that are good at all of these things, and we're going to do our best to try to help you develop your strengths also.
That's the good thing about Team NEOS, because we do believe in developing our team and helping them to be able to take advantage of what we call the INFINii ecosystem. And so Michael, he didn't really promote it that much, but he does have an awesome coupon course, him and his wife, Marion. They are amazing when it comes to coupons. I mean, I'm jealous. You're not supposed to be jealous of people. You're not supposed to be envious. That's like, a sin. But I'm telling you, they are crushing it when it comes to the whole buying stuff and walking out the door with like money back. Cases of stuff where they're paying like, I don't know, $900 and they get it down to $12 and they walk out the door. They just pay $12 and they got 9 cases of whatever it happens to be. I mean, it's just ridiculous. It's ridiculous. It really is. And so I'm looking forward to their course coming out. I am also looking forward to Derek's course. And then I'm also looking forward to some team members, helping them to develop a course. Maybe they have a skill, some knowledge and ability, and they can share with others, whether it is a service that they can provide or whether it is a digital product that they can sell. As Michael said, the inventory never goes out on digital products. Never goes out. Now, services, people might cap it because, if like one of the services is coaching, you may only have so many hours in a day. But if it's a digital product that you are offering, there's no cap. You can reproduce the digital product as many times as you want to. It's not, there's no cap to it. So we want to help our team members, harness their knowledge, their ability, their skills, and to develop digital products. I mean, I have a digital product coming out. A couple of my team members are having digital products come out. And here's the deal. You sell them in the INFINii digital marketplace. That's where they get sold. You can sell them to INFINii members or non-INFINii members. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. You put it out there in the universe, and as they say, and what's the movie, Field of Dreams? If you build it, they will come. If you build it, they will come. So, you can sell it to non-INFINii members. You can sell it to INFINii members once you create your digital product. So if you have a knowledge, ability, or skill, and you really want to have an ability to offer it to the public, then you should join Team NEOS so we can help you develop your digital product and get it into the marketplace. So then that way, that's extra money, which counts towards volume, and volume helps you take advantage of what we call free money. So I'm just saying. What else do you have to add to that, Michael?
Well, like I said, who if we have to sit down and convince you on how important it is to take advantage of these opportunities to get free money, then maybe I don't know. You just slap yourself because seriously, because it's that simple. I was a skeptic, when I first started, with this company. My wife discovered it, and like most people, they want to know what's in it for me, and I'm here to tell you that it was not a difficult choice, difficult decision, and now that it's evolved into what it is, I no longer do a 9 to 5, and this is something that I'm very excited for. I have more time for my family, and so for me, it's given me back the things that I've always wanted. For 20 years, working in retail, my family was just the coworkers that I was in and the faces that would come and go, and that's what a lot of people do experience normally. So with this, you can either continue doing what you're doing, make a little extra money, or maybe you might want to make a transition or take the plunge, like some other people have done. So with INFINii, it's given that to me, and I'm very grateful for it.
Well, we think you're amazing. I mean, you and your wife, and you're a power couple. Nikki and her husband, they're power couples. Derek and his wife, power couples. Nicole's over here. I am the probably only single one. Even Lyria and her husband, power couple. But
you're the power of one.
I'm the power of one. Just know that single people can do this too. So they may not have the multiple people in their house to be able to help them get it done, but we can still get it done. We get it done over here. So, but I think they're an amazing power couple. We have a lot of great power couples on our leadership team here in Team NEOS, and we do believe in if you come into this is yourself and bring your spouse in later. You can come in as a couple, but it is a wonderful thing to see couples working together. It's a beautiful thing. I'm just saying. So, and then what else we have going on? We have
Super Saturday.
Super Saturday coming up January 23rd. It's going to be in, I'm sorry, I'm going to say it again because I don't know if it came out of my voice right. January 23rd. There you go. In Houston. And so that's coming up. We're excited. We're putting the finishing touches on an itinerary and all of the exciting stuff that's going on with that. It's open for Team NEOS members to come. If you can come, we'd love to have you. Just so you know, here in Texas, we've always been getting together. We get together in the Dallas-Fort Worth area. We get together in the Houston area. And so we're just opening it up to say, hey, Team NEOS, we'd love for you to come and hang out with us if you want to. It is designed to be a one-day event. However, we're going to have an option for an optional shop on that second day. So the 23rd is on a Saturday, and the optional shop will be on a Sunday. But if you can make it, there's going to be information that's going to be posted hopefully next week, and we'll get you registered. We're excited. Maybe it'll be this week. Who knows? It might be this week.
So let me give your voice a break a little bit and tell you about some of my experiences on some of these shopping trips. We've had the chance to do a few here in Houston, and I had the pleasure of meeting Nicole in Dallas, and that was a really nice experience for me because you're surrounded with like-minded people, and that's always comforting. And all of us have the same goal. So you get to network, you get to kind of, I hate using those buzzwords, but seriously, you get to really connect with people and find out things that maybe you wouldn't have found out otherwise. So what happens is, we'll get together, we'll tell you a little bit about what we do, give you some in-depth details and trainings and things like that. Then on these shopping trips, we'll actually show you how it works. It's not just look at us. Here's this great shake. Here's this great product, and if you buy it, it'll make your life so much better. Well, this product is knowledge, okay? And so when we do this, we intend for you to actually use it. So we take it a step further and go and provide you the actual demonstration, a live demonstration at a local store. We'll go to a Five Below, for example, and kind of walk you around a little bit and show you what it is that we see through our eyes and what pops out and what stands out, and then we'll tell you why. We'll show you how to do it, and a lot of people will come out there with their shopping carts full, you know, and we'll kind of give them our opinions. You know, this is great. You know, this is what, you know, what you are going to be doing on a regular basis. And believe it or not, I had one gentleman who is we've been talking to him for quite a while, and you know, he has his own business. And he does very, very well. He does a lot of conventions, but you know, he says this is a smart choice, because I only do these maybe a couple months out of the year, where I what I do for a living, and a couple of days out of the month. So the rest of the days, you know, what else could I be doing? So he looks at this as an extra income to be able to support his business, and I applaud him for that. Now he's hooked. I mean, he just like, oh my gosh, what else can I sell? And he's texting me, and I love it, because I'm thinking, well, you know, like Nicole was saying, we've got New Year's coming up. We've got football season coming up, right? Or the Super Bowl, and of course all the sports year round. I mean, there's the possibilities are endless. And so he's having a great time doing it, just sending in toys, sending in all kinds of good stuff that he knows, you know, sells. And so this is one of the experiences that I wanted to share with everybody, to let you know that, you know what, it sometimes you don't know what to expect until you actually go. So a Super Saturday would be an ideal opportunity for you to experience these things, an ideal place for you to really see it in action. You'll be amongst our top leaders who are experts in what they're doing, and they're going to share with you the knowledge, you know, that they know. You know why? Because there's too much money to be made out there, and truthfully, Nicole can't make it all, neither can I. You know, so I mean, we'd be lying to you to tell you, you know, we could, but guess what? There's so much out there for everybody that we're not stingy, you know, and we're not going to hold that back. We're going to willingly give you everything that we can in order for you to be a success, because you know, that's where we started, right, Nicole?
Yes, I was unmuting, and that is so true. Team Neos, we have a family mentality. I mean, the leadership of the Team Neos, that is Nikki and Parrish Witherspoon. You know, they're former military, and military they have this whole family unit and no man left behind mentality. They're all about, you know, doing things together and helping everybody be successful together. They're not about there's no scarcity mindset over here. And so we're not concerned about somebody else selling the same thing that I'm selling, or somebody else doing something that I'm doing. We want everybody, we know that there's enough money out in the universe. There's enough blessings for everybody to receive. So there's not a scarcity mindset. And so they give willingly. We take our cues from them. They give willingly, openly, and they care about their team. And we, as part of that Team NEOS leadership, try to do the same. We try to emulate them, because they are just an amazing couple, and they've done so much for INFINii, the company, for former DSD members and current DSD members, and just for the organization as a whole. They do a lot. And so we think they're amazing. And what, like Michael said, if you come to the Super Saturday, it's a great opportunity for you to learn a lot of information. Yes, we are going to do a shop, but that'll be on Saturday. I mean, on Sunday. But the information you're going to learn on Saturday, you're going to learn how to prepare for 2016, how to have an amazing 2016, how to be profitable in 2016. You're going to hone some skills. You're going to get some ideas. We're going to open your mind and help you see things hopefully a little differently when it comes to your business, so you can achieve the numbers that you have and your personal goals. So.
Yeah. Yes, you know, and in the Team NEOS, we have a wonderful page where we can help train, and this is for those that we've brought into INFINii. So if you were brought into INFINii by another Team NEOS member, well, guess what? You'll have access to an exclusive area where we, Nicole, me, Marion, all of our leaders, Lyria, Derek, Nikki, we're providing even additional trainings that we feel is necessary for you to not just better your income, but also perhaps maybe even create your own network of people, maybe even make your own business, if you choose to take part in the binary, or take part in the second area of INFINii. And what's even better is my wife and I are bilingual. My wife is more bilingual than I am, but we're also creating content that's in Spanish. So if you have team members that are bilingual, and they do speak English. The majority of them would prefer that they be taught in Spanish, their native language. And you and I would agree that we would prefer to be taught in our native language. Well, we are working diligently on making that happen. So when you have that conversation with somebody, don't be afraid to let them know that we're working on providing that content. And once it's completed and once it's there, you'll be informed, and it's going to be great.
And just to piggyback off of that, I know we have another team member that speaks French, and maybe another one speaks German. I'm not really sure. I can't remember. But there are other within Team NEOS. They are helping, to help us to make sure that the training is available in multiple languages. And so, if you wanted to learn about e-commerce, again, this is a great opportunity to get started in the e-commerce arena, regardless of the language, because we're working on developing for the other languages as well. We're also rolling out more training. There's 3 different levels within INFINii. There's the Prime, there's the Surge, and there's the Excel level. The Prime level gives you access to eBay, Amazon, and Bonanza training. The Surge level gives you access to all 3 levels, plus some of the listing tools, and also some additional analytics and some additional tips. And then the Excel level gives you access to, and also some additional selling platforms are available at the Surge level. And then at the Excel level, you get access to so much more. You get access to higher profit margins, some additional advanced tips, some branding for your, you're going to create your own products. There's just a lot of cool things that are available at the Excel level. So those are the 3 levels in which you can join INFINii, and we encourage you to do so. And again, if your language is a barrier, we're working on Spanish, working on some other languages so that the training will be available in those languages as well, giving you the opportunity to learn how to be an e-commerce expert. We want you to be an e-commerce expert. We want you to make money. We want everybody to make money. So, well, I think those are the big ticket items we wanted to cover. So, Mr. Michael, is there anything else that I missed?
I'm glad that you covered everything. The whole the springboard was an excellent area, because there's so many people that are just so excited about it, and just know that as quickly as they go down as far as out of inventory, they're working to replenish it in a very timely manner. So we do appreciate everybody's patience. We do appreciate everyone understanding, and know that they are completely aware of this, and so this is just an introductory. This is just the tip of an iceberg, okay? And when you do have questions, feel free to reach out to us, and we'll do our best, to answer, in this new environment, because for some this is a completely new environment, and for others it's a transitional. And we have a lot of experts and a lot of team members that are willing to be there for everybody. So again, the whole Super Saturday is just one of many. We plan them as we go. We like to have fun. We like to make sure that people are being taken care of. And I'm so happy that Nikki and Parrish have kind of set the tone of this whole group. And NEOS stands for No Excuses, Only Solutions. What else can we say about that? This
Not
is a
much. We expect it. If you join Team NEOS, there's going to be a lot of information that's going to be thrown at you. If you're serious about starting an e-commerce business, this is the place to be. But we don't want to hear any excuses. We have success story after success story after success story from people who have had enormous hurdles to get over, enormous hurdles. So if they can overcome their enormous, I don't think there's a story out there we have not heard where there's been some level of success. So we know that it is possible to be profitable in e-commerce. It's possible to make money, and there's always going to be obstacles. There's always going to be something. But if you are serious about growing your business, about making some money, there isn't an excuse to be heard. It's not fun.
And the neat thing about this is, and I was talking with Marion earlier, is that whenever we're asked, what do you do? What kind of work do you do? And truth be told, I really don't know what to tell them. I mean, all I know is I work, and that should be it. And I can't tell them anymore I'm a banker or I'm a salesperson or I'm an accountant or anything like that, because you know what? In a way, I mean, I'm just a provider. And so my job is to provide for my family. And if you have that mindset, then you can accomplish whatever you want, because that will drive you to success. That will drive you to be exactly the way you want to be or who you want to be. And the cool thing about it is this is a business that you can leave behind for your family. I mean, well, if you could bear with me for a minute. If you're a professional, and you've worked your life to become a professional, congratulations, because it took a lot of time to do so. But if for any reasons that you're not able to continue, it's not as easy for maybe someone like your spouse or your child to just jump right into your shoes, because they would need to have done the very same thing that you do. Well, as Nicole was saying, with couples, you can teach each other, you can learn from each other, and you can also leave a legacy. You can leave this behind for someone else, to continue. And if you look at it from that perspective and you look at it from that point of view, then you can really do it. You can really do it, and it's not very hard at all. If there's an obstacle such as, the website is down, well, guess what? You can manually put in a listing on eBay, if you actually absolutely had to. And if you got a question, just ask us. We'll be able to help you with that. So there are no real reasons why you could not. The only real reason is yourself. And so be happy with the knowledge that these tools are out there. Be happy that we're here to help you, and you will be a success. I guarantee it.
You will. And I got back. Anyway, I was going to say, yes, you will be a success. And you can't have the excuses. We're not saying that this business is going to be super easy or simple. But we are saying it is a simple business. It's a straightforward business. There's some different things you may have to do here and there, but it's whether or not you're going to persevere through the things you have to do here and there. Outside of that, if you have the perseverance, you will be successful in this business. We are not saying that there's not going to be work to be done. We work hard. We put in the time, we put in the effort, we put in the energy. But we'll teach you how to be successful in this business with inventory. We'll teach you how to be successful in this business without inventory. We'll teach you how to be successful in this business with a mix of both. We'll teach you how to be successful on different platforms. But there will be some work that you have to do. Nobody's going to walk up and just hand you money. It doesn't work that way. Right. Well, you can recruit. You probably could if the rewards plan, but you still got to get volume. So right. Anyway.
Exactly.
So with that being said, we do want to thank you for joining us tonight. It's a nightly Team NEOS month. Sorry, it's once a week on a Monday night, Team NEOS Hangout. And so we meet every Monday night, same channel. And we invite you to come back next week, 7 p.m. and just hang out with us, see what we're talking about. And maybe someday you'll hang out and jump on the Hangout with us. We do like to have our team members on here with us. Mm-hmm. So with that being said, we want to thank you for watching tonight's Team NEOS Hangout. Get back with the person who shared this video with you. And we look forward to helping you on our team sometime soon.